Alright, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment if you like. More Than a Married Couple But Not Lovers, episode 10 started off with, they're making sandcastles at the beach because they're bored. And surprisingly enough, Jiro's really good at making sandcastles because it fucking looks like Picasso put his hands on this. And then Jiro's friend's like, wow, what a view. I love this scene. This is an incredible moment. We gotta cherish this. The only time I ever get to see this in a VR set. Can you believe that? Then Jiro says, wow, you're actually right. Maybe, and then he takes a look at something.
Thank you, God, for giving me this. It's like a gift from heaven.
And then Shiori says, are you okay? Is there anything wrong with you? And I swear, gosh damn, they bring the sauce. This anime just gets better and better because they know what they're doing, and everyone's like, alright, give me some more. And then this scene comes out, and I'm thinking, is this cute or is this strange? Jiro and Watanabe have to go get drinks for their friends, and so they have to act like a couple to get some discounts, but I was thinking, wait a minute, aren't you already acting like a married couple? Might as well just do this. But I guess it's really awkward between the two. Get up there and they're trying to act like a couple. As usual, Jiro's really strange. She doesn't want to really act like it. So Watanabe has to cover for the both of them. And it really works out because obviously she's very pretty. But Watanabe gets really upset because she says, why don't you put your arms around me or do anything that the man would do? And then he says, yeah, you're right. I should have done that. But then there's food that they forgot to pick up. So he goes over there to pick up the food. And when he comes back, Watanabe's not there. And where is she? She's being hit on by some guys. So Jiro tries to go over there to help her out, but he's such a loser he can't figure anything out. And then he says, hey, do you guys know her? And the guy says, yeah, I do know her. Just now. But to be honest, I get why he's nervous. Clearly they're older than him, they're bigger than him, they're probably stronger than him, and he probably can't fight them right here. Also, another thing I don't really like is she's still a person. She can say no, fuck off, and she runs away. She doesn't have to stay there and let them be rude to her. But sure, for the story purposes, we need to let Jiro be masculine in some way. So then he says, that's my wife, let her go. Then he grabs her and runs away. She liked that he was very aggressive about it. She doesn't want the guy who just sits there and lets people do whatever they want to her. He wants someone to protect her, and I guess that's what he was doing right there. So y'all know what time it is. It's the beach episode, it's the bath episode, it's the whatever episode. So they hit the showers just to talk about boys, of course. As if that's the only thing that girls do. But Shiori and her best friend are saying, wow, we sure have gotten tan, huh? And she's like, yeah, look, it's changed so much. And for sure, Shiori's friends and Watanabe's friends, much different. If you like to hear all the gossip and the crazy stuff that happens in people's lives, then you should be friends with Watanabe's group. But if you like just a relaxed, chill, everyday talk, then you should relax with Shiori and her friend. So Watanabe's friends are talking about how whoever she's partnered up with says, wow, you've gained so much weight, and he seems to always be arguing, and she's like, you know what, I'm done with that guy. He's super annoying. And so being the polite girl she is, Shiori's friend says, hey, you know we can hear everything, right? And then they say, yeah, but I don't really care. We're all girls here. Shiori's friend spits facts because she says, I want to find someone who can relate to me on a deeper level and like me at the same time. At the same time, Watanabe and Shiori are having a conversation saying, hey, you're so serious, and you won't believe what they're showing us while they're doing that. This is a big tanning episode because Jiro comes out of the shower and says, wow, I think I tanned my neck because it kind of burns. She's like, sit down so I can put some sunscreen on your neck. Then Watanabe says, why can't we be like how we are at home and get together again? I feel like we don't spend enough time together while we're at the beach. And she wants to get closer, but her friend, again, distracts them. Then Jiro makes another mistake because he calls Watanabe instead of Akari. And then she texts him saying, hey, meet me behind the beach. I have something to tell you. Then Jiro's thinking, alright, here we go again. Fine. And then he gets there and he says, I'm sorry. I don't know what I did, but forgive me. Then she gets really mad because he keeps saying, forgive me, I'm sorry, but nothing really matters. But that's besides the point because after that, she says, here you go. Take a look at this. Wait, what are you doing? Why are you... Then she says, I really wanted to go to the beach with you, but it's too dark now. In his head, he's like, wow, I can't believe she looks like that. But she kind of makes me feel like we're boyfriend-girlfriend already because she's acting really jealous. And this time, I actually thought it was surprising that he told her instead of just think about it. And then she gets really embarrassed and says, you don't even look at me anymore the way you used to. It's like you don't want people to see me next to you. And he says, well, I think it looks bad if you're seen with me instead. And then she grabs him and says, look at this. I mean, gosh damn, is this an anime or is this something different? She wants him to look so badly that she tries to pluck his eyes off or something. She's like, look at this. I think the meaning behind this is really good, but I think the things that she's doing is not. And so Shiori and her friend come over to the beach, and she's dressed like that, so she tries to hide. Then in the cabin, he's like, you want me to do this, but you actually want me to do that. You say this, but you mean that. What am I supposed to do? And then she starts being weird. And he's like, it's too hot in here. I can't take this anymore. And he's sweating, and all his sweat drops on her. And she doesn't understand what's happening. She says, can you move your knee? And he says, that's not my knee. And then some demonetizable content is about to happen. Ah, fuck it. That's never stopped me. And we're at the point of the show where they're both figuring out that maybe this is not going to last forever. Alright. The question of the day is, are you surprised that Shiori and her friend did not find them out and they didn't look inside the cabin? Alright, that's the end of the video. Peace.